I spent the last 24 hours restoring my Abandoned RTG account. I haven't touched this account since before team of the season, pretty much. I literally haven't played this account in like 2 to 3 months. But today, I spent 24 hours restoring this account and making an account that's worth playing. Now, the team I have at the moment is not a terrible team. I mean, it was an RTG that we were successful on. We got a lot of rank 1s, a lot of 20-0 finishes. We were really, really good on this account. But I stopped playing it because I kind of got bored. Our goal today is to get a bunch of the new promo cards in here and also be able to play Weekend League to at least 11 wins. I just want to get 11 wins. I'm rusty. I haven't really played FC in a long time, so not going to put any pressure on me. Just going to have a little bit of fun, get to 11 wins, see what rewards we get, and see how beautiful of a team we can make in 24 hours. So without further ado, let the games begin. Now, hopping on this account for the first time in a long time, I couldn't remember really much about it. It was an account that I spent my entire FC 24 on, by the way. I mean, I had another account where I spent money, but this was realistically where I really played the game the most. And as you guys can see, I'm getting all the messages from like the Euros. Like I literally haven't been on this account. All I could remember in my brain was that I had a Zebu. A Zebu was the one card I remembered because he was in my account the whole freaking year. I kept using him and using him and using him and using him. And then when I got in there, I finally remembered that I had Sawa, I had Chouamane, I had just got Zambrota before I stopped playing. And like I said, I was there for team of the season. I played a little bit, got a couple team of the season cards, but realistically, lads, I never really even played Weekend League with team of the season. I didn't do much on this account. I really abandoned this account because I kind of just got bored of it. Today, it's time to switch it all around and go crazy. So the first thing I did when I got on was I started to play with the packs that I had available to myself. I had a few packs available, so I started ripping those things open. I knew to myself that there was a couple cards that I really wanted to use, a couple cards that I really wanted to get into my team. For example, I can tell you now before we pick them up, but João Neves. João Neves is a guy that plays for Benfica. He's a Portuguese beast, and I really realized that, you know, I haven't really been on FC 24 during the Euros, and there's a lot of amazing cards that really came out during the Euros and during the Copa America. So I was excited to be able to mess with a lot of these cards because, like I said, I haven't really played FC 24 at all. With that being said, I get this first pack right here and I open it up and I'm going to end up picking up a 95 rated stud that is actually going to become the hero, the superstar of this 24 hours. Like, this guy really changes everything. The crazy thing about it is I was actually going to go with Matheus Nunes here. That's who I was going to select, but then I went on Footbin and I checked the price of the 95 rated Cam who could play striker, and I realized right away that he's a way more expensive card, and it's probably because people are crossing and bossing. You know, I don't know how FC 24 is being played right now. Like I said, I'm fully rusted. I haven't really played at all when you really comes down to it. I haven't played any Weekend League since team of the season. So I didn't really know the play style that people are playing. So I assumed, okay, maybe crossing is bossing because why is this guy going for so much and he's so tall, right? So that's what I initially thought of, right? Now, I knew I had 400K on this account, so I thought to myself, let me start looking at some Euro cards. Let me start looking at cards that could really be effective to our team. And that's when I saw the German beast Kimmich, who I believe just recently got a card, right? I think this is a team of the tournament card. I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, haven't really played, but I see this team in the tournament Kimmich and I thought to myself, man, this looks like a card that we could really build around. This could be a card that we go crazy with. So I jump on him right away, and that's when I go complete more SBCs, the 85x5s. I started doing every SBC available to me, and I was just hoping and praying that maybe your boy could hit one team in a tournament card and make my team go absolutely bananas, right? But you know how this goes, man. It's all like a little bit, it's like a slot machine. You put it in, you hope for the best, and sometimes you get absolute trash. But your boy was going to insist and keep on doing it and doing it and doing it, because even if I got 87, 83, 85 rated cards, 89 rated cards, gold cards, they were going to help me complete a bunch of SBCs that were going to help us upgrade this team nasty. Because again, the goal is just 11 wins, and if I'm being 100% honest with you, I think the ultimate goal is just building a really nice team. I didn't really care. I think we could have got 11 wins with the team we had. I just wanted to be able to get 11 wins so I had some type of reward, so I could do more SBCs, have more coins to bring in more players, so I could make the nicest looking team in 24 hours. So that was my ultimate goal. At the end of the day, again, the 11 wins, 15 wins, 20-0, none of that really matters, because if we really put our mind to it, I think we could have got a pretty good finish. If I would have looked up what meta is happening right now. I don't know what formations the meta right now. I don't know what custom tactics. I'm imagining it's 4-3-2-1 and not too much changing too much, but you know, this game a lot changed. I go ahead and I throw 35,000 coins in here. Now that was kind of a mistake, but I knew I could get a lone player, and I was hoping that I would get somebody really crazy. I end up getting Kevin De Bruyne, who's actually going to be used a lot in our game gameplay. So I thought to myself, that's not bad. Now I go use a bunch of fodder that was on the account already from back in the day, couple team of the seasons. I throw in, I get my boy Rudiger, because I thought to myself, this is one of the best center backs in world football right now. I don't really got a crazy back line, and I knew one thing about my RTG account that I was very, very bored of, and that's the reason I actually quit the RTG, really. I was kind of bored of using a Zebu, and I was also bored of that defensive line. Like, I was so sick of the defensive line. It was always the same stuff over and over for so many games. So now that Rudiger came out and there's so many awesome center backs out, I thought to myself, you know what? The first thing I want to upgrade is Kimmich, and then I also want to pick up Rudiger. Plus, they're both German, so they link up really nicely. Good chemistry right there. Absolute fire move, and I thought that was just a great pickup. Now, I was looking at other SBCs to do, but that's what I thought to myself, look, man, I'm Portuguese. I love them. I'm a Benfiquista. João Neves is an awesome player that I'm going to pick up, but then one player came to my mind first, and his name is Beasley. Now, a lot of y'all might be like, why are you going after Beasley? I want you guys to understand that Beasley was actually one of the most important cards in the beginning of this RTG. If you watch the very first couple episodes of this RTG, I picked up Beasley very early on, and he was able to link up with the gold Messi, and he stuck around for a long time. Whether he played left back or center mid, I would sometimes switch him. I would rotate two players. One would go left back and Beasley would go center mid. And when I put him into that center mid role, lads, I had so much fun on this game in the beginning. So that's when I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go with Beasley. I'm gonna pick up Beasley. I'm gonna bring Beasley into the mix, and I'm gonna use him as a left mid. But if I'm in the 4-2-3-1, he can go to center mid, which will just be perfect. And Nuno Mendes can play left back. That's when I go ahead and make the next move, and I go and pick up the goalkeeper Martinez. Martinez is into the starting 11 now. Martinez is an absolute beast player, beast goalkeeper. Personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like him because I feel like he's so like out there, but at the end of the day, he's one of the best goalies I've ever seen in penalties, and he has been on a crazy run as Argentina's been on this crazy run. He's been a big part of it. So we pick up the monstrous goalie, who I think he's a pretty tall guy as well, so he's gonna slot right in. Now, y'all might make fun of me here because I'm picking him up with just one chemistry. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I did pick him up with just one chemistry, but hey, I got him, and that's all that really matters. You know, hopefully he's a beast for us. I decided to go with these 80+ packs to see if I can get lucky, a little bit lucky, kind of lucky, some type of lucky, but that doesn't really take place, unfortunately. I hit a bunch of gold cards. Now, I don't know if I showed you guys picking up João Neves, but I actually pick up João Neves. I used Kevin De Bruyne for a little bit, and I pick up João Neves. But I pick up João Neves for, I think it was like 60,000 coins or 50,000 coins, and I still have 79,000 coins remaining. So our coin total is still in a pretty good place. But it's time, man. It's time to jump into the weekend league for us to get rewards, to get more coins, so we can buy more players. And the team that we're going into the weekend league with got a couple upgrades here. We got João Neves, Kimmich, we brought in Rudiger, we brought in Beasley, we brought in the brand new striker and the brand new goalkeeper. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 cards, actually 5 with the Zebu. Only 5 cards remain from our old team. But just like that, in less than 24 hours, we're ready to go into the weekend league with some outstanding cards, with some new cards, and that we can have a little bit of fun. One thing I wasn't really anticipating, I should have and I didn't, was that I was going to match up against just unbelievable teams. And that's realistically exactly what took place. Now, this here was a shock to me. My first game of the weekend league, homie gives me a win. And I don't know if it's because I was gone for 2 months or whatever, but I come back and I'm getting a win for free. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, man, did the FIFA community actually, or the FC community actually change? Are we nice to each other now? The truth is no, because 2 other people backed out at 0-0 during the weekend league, but we're not going to talk about that. Homie gave us a win, and that's all that freaking matters. We jump into game number 2. We now have a win under our belt, and remember, I haven't even played the weekend league. I haven't played in months, so I don't know what to expect, but I should have known that I was going to see teams like this. Every game I go into, I see my boy Darwin Nunez, and I'm going to be real with y'all. The only player I was actually scared of, and this is a massive kick clash, but luckily I was able to kind of adjust. I was down 2-0, and I make a quick adjustment, and I'm able to actually come back into the game and get us back in so we don't take our first loss. But like I was saying, the one guy that I was kind of scared of, and I noticed really quickly playing the weekend league that every time I matched up against him, I had really hard time scoring. His name is Araujo. I don't know if Araujo is the best center back in the game right now, or who is or who's not, because like I said, I've been kind of detached from the game a little bit. But Araujo was somebody I had a really, really hard time getting past. I just could not get by him to save my life. And by the way, Vinicius Jr., it's his player of the month card or whatever it was. I think it was like a player of the month. I'm bringing him in off the bench. Off the bench, he comes in and he helps us get secure our second win. We're 2-0 in the weekend league, and we're right back where we left off, cooking without losing. That's what we like to see. Next game, we get matched up against Araujo. I told you very early on, I realized, man, this Araujo card is going to give us problems. But every game was Darwin Nunez. Every game was Araujo. We saw Rodrigo a lot. Look at the goal I just conceded, bro. What is happening? I'm down by 2 again. It looks like we're going to take our first loss, but you know, this is what we do, man. Call us the comeback kings, I guess. We start going crazy. And look at this superstar. I told you, this card comes up huge. His name's like Charles or something like that. I don't even know what his name is, but homeboy just starts cooking and turns into an absolute beast for us, never missing the back of the net. And we are cooking once again. We're back tied up at 2-2 after starting the game terrible. Here's my boy João Neves. What a pass. Hat-trick hero. My boy Charles hits the back of the net. If I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize. I think his first name's Charles. We win 3-2, and we move on to being 3-0 in the weekend league, man. That's a pretty darn good start for me. I thought I was going to get absolutely washed because, like I said, when you haven't played for so long, you are hella rusty. Next game, guess what? Rodrigo, Araujo and Rudiger with Schmeichel in net. Bro, that's terrifying when you see that. It's so hard to break it down. I get super lucky right here. Schmeichel makes a save, but the ball bounces back to me. And look at this, man. My boy Kimmich finds a beauty to the legend, the hero. This man is a stud, bro. I got so lucky to get him, but he is low-key carrying us nasty. Eusebio is always a top goal scorer on this account, but I'm going to be honest with you. The guys we brought in, big boy João Neves, my boy Charles, they are going absolutely insane. And Eusebiu's still doing Eusebio type things. Eusebio is just an absolute beast. You guys know he's been one of the best icons in this game for a long time. João Neves finds the back of the net 2 times in a row, and that is going to give us a pretty nice little comfortable lead at 4-2. And then a beautiful counterattack right here is going to lead the boy. Look at this, man. Look at this absolute beast. And João Neves gets his first hat trick for the boys. Get in there, baby. My Benfica legend finds the back of the net, and we're going to knock off Araujo, Rudiger, and Darwin Nunez to make ourselves 3-0 in the weekend league. Not a bad start at all, if you ask me. That might be 4-0, actually. I think that might be 4. Actually, 5-0. I'm tripping. We are 5-0 at this point. We get Schmeichel again, VVD, a nice, beautiful team here with Barcola up top. And your boy Beasley's going to start off the scoring for us, man. A great finish for the boy Beasley. Literally one of my favorite cards in this game. And I know y'all are going to laugh at me because y'all like, Beasley, bro, are you tripping? I'm serious. I don't know what it is about Beasley, but I just like them all year long. And this new card's pretty fun. I'll get a penalty after Beasley wins the penalty. Beasley scores a goal. Beasley wins the penalty. Eusebio gets the finish. And Kimmich passes it to my boy Eusebio. Eusebio goes back post, and look who it is. You ain't going to end a game without this guy scoring. Into the back of the net it goes. Unbelievable finish. We get my opponent to rage quit. Look at a big man climb the ladder, put it into the back of the net, and take us straight to 6-0. At this point, I start feeling myself. I'm thinking to myself, bro, I'm a 20-0, bro. This is so easy, bro. I haven't lost a step. That's what I was thinking to myself, right? We go into this next game, and I get matched up against this dude's team, right? And I'm thinking to myself, yo, I'm going to smack this guy, no problem. He's going to be 7-0 in the weekend league. He has this team with Saliba. He has this team with Ronaldo. This guy dogged me, bro. I think I lost 6-2. I'm not even going to lie, man. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I think I lost 6-2. We take our first loss, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, you know what? It's okay. But it kind of got to me, bro. I was like, yo, I'm not him. I suck. I just got dogged 6-2. And I think I went into the next game with my confidence a little bit hurt. I was shook. I was hoping my next opponent was going to be Stinky and Ricky so I could just dominate him. But as you guys can see, he had a pretty good team with 96 rated Dingo and that boy Fernan Torres. And, well, Torres destroyed me. I get 6-2. I'm a 6-2 in the weekend league, bro. I lost back-to-back, which is not something that happens often to us, but Torres went absolutely crazy on me, and I lost to Torres. I don't know what to say. Then I get matched up against Bernardo Silva, and I get matched up against Puskas and Mertens, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, we cannot lose 3 in a row. If I lose 3 in a row, I just suck, and this video's over. That's when my boy Eusebio goes, hold on, bro. Hold on, chill, man. I got you, bro. My Benfiquista, I'm going to carry the rest of the way. Can we talk about Leroy Sané? I hate this card. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not that he's bad. It's just I feel like right now, if you're not rocking some of these new like Copa America cards or your Euro cards, they're not fast enough. And I know Sané has a crazy amount of speed, but I just couldn't get by any of these Copa America or Euro center backs. I couldn't with these players. I needed players from like the new promo. I don't know, man. I don't know if they like nerf cards from back in the day or what the heck it is, but I just feel like Leroy Sané was not running fast at all. And I kept trying to find a way to upgrade him, and I kept thinking about what card I was going to bring in to make him better or get him out of here, and I just couldn't really find one. I ended up picking up the Manchester United guy. The Manchester United, I think he's like Uruguayan winger. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Starts with a P. I'm not gonna mess his name up because I'm gonna look stupid. I picked him up and I had him for like a game or two, and I realized quickly that I couldn't make chemistry work with him. So I ended up letting him go because chemistry didn't work on my team. But I really wish I would have got that to work. But I need Leroy Sané to link up Kimmich, to link up Rudiger. So I needed those German links because I didn't really want icons in my team like that. Anyways, we get back to the winning ways. And yeah, I just really feel deep down inside that the new cards in the game right now are just too powerful. Look at this guy's team I get matched up against. He has Puskas and 97 Mbappe, 97 Messi, and we're like, yo, nobody fear, your boy Skills is here, into the back of the net, down one goes, and we're winning already. We're up 1-0. We're gonna force a rage quit in this bad boy. Ooh, Leroy Sané climbs the ladder 7 minutes in, and my opponents end up out of here. We beat them 4-0. I scored 2 more goals, but I don't want to waste y'all's time with that, and we're gonna get ourselves to another win, a quick win as well, and that leaves us at 8-2, and we haven't lost any more games for a while, which is nice. Again, look who it is, Araujo in the back, and every time that boy is back there, I knew I was gonna be in for a sweat fest. What a hit from my boy Charles again. Is that his name, bro? I'm so bad. Beasley, nice find right there to the big beast, and the big beast puts into the back of the net. I'm talking about I'm scared of Araujo, and we're absolutely destroying him. Listen, usually I have a really hard time against Araujo and Schmeichel. This time, not so much. We're going to win again. We're going to cruise through that game, and that at that point is like 9-2. So again, we're just going to 11. I could have went to 14 or something like that. I saw this guy's goalkeeper, and I thought to myself, I'm just going to blast this at him and see if I score. But instead, I cross it at him, and he misses, and I score. So shout out to him for having a bad goalie. But then he subbed a goalie in, but it was too late at this point. We were able to kind of keep the pedal to the metal. Ezebu brings it down, hits it to the near post. He subbed off his keeper. It didn't matter. We knock him off. We win another game. And that takes us to, like, I want to say 10-2. I want to say that's like 10-2 right there. Then we get matched up against this team, and then I get destroyed 10-3. So I'm 10-3 in the weekend league, which is not that bad because I'm rusty. And then we get matched up against this guy in our final weekend league game if we can win it, and then we can give the rest away to the homies. Nice little play right here. I cut back, and as you guys can see, it's 4-4. And the last shot of the game, bang! Play it like the Euro was on the line. We win it, and we go to 11-3 on the weekend league. After that, I decided to give the rest of the wins away. Again, I could have kept going, but I just wanted to see what I got from my rewards so I could buy more players. Plus, I had 24 hours. I didn't want to waste too much time playing the weekend league. So your boy ran through those games pretty quickly. And if I'm being honest with you, I didn't really spend 24 hours on the game, but I felt like my team was up to a good place. We get a nice little pick here. I could take Lewandowski or I could take Bacha. Now, I went with what I knew from 2 months ago, and that was Bacha's one of the best left backs in the game, so I took her. And then the next pick is kind of a bad pick, but boy, stop speaking. She got 5-star skills, so I took her, and then the rest are just gold picks right here. I thought you'd get better rewards. Maybe I should have kept going. I would have got sick rewards, but I don't really know what the rewards pay out right now, so stopping at 11 might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have went to like 14, 15. But at the end of the day, again, I was just trying to get some cards so I could do SBCs, so I could build a little bit of a better team. And that was really my ultimate goal. I never really went into this to get 20 or get rank 1 or anything like that. I just want to have a little bit of fun with some new cards. And I think I did a pretty good job for the time that I was on the game. Again, I'm calling it 24 hours, but I'd probably say I wasn't even on the game for 10 hours if I'm being real with you. But your boy got a pretty nice team by the end of it. Open up a couple more packs here that I got from objectives. Got an 85/3. Although actually these are rewards still. I'm sorry. But I also opened up my objective rewards, which I got absolutely nothing. Let me know, guys, in the comments down below. Over the time that I missed it during the Euro, was it easy to pack cards? Yes or no? Because like were cards coming out way better? Because the packs I opened up here, I never really got a promo card. So I wonder if promo cards were easy to get during the Euro and during Copa America, because now we're at the end of it. So a team of the group stage is always going to be, or team of the tournament is always going to be hard to hit. Was it easier during, you get what I'm saying? But I also saw that there was really good cards that came out during it that I missed out on. Like for example, Goulet was, I wish I wouldn't have missed out on him because Goulet is one of my favorite players in real life. I would have loved to pick him up. Anyways, 11-3, those were our rewards. And I now have 136,000 coins to go and make one more splash play. And that's why I thought to myself, I looked at my team and I thought about what I really needed, and I made a big decision. So I go back to the market, and I knew I wanted an absolute stud of a card. And there's so many amazing cards out, but I saw this Bruno Guimarães card. And Bruno Guimarães really caught my attention. He has good pace, good defending, good all-around box-to-box player. And I thought, you know what? Bruno Guimarães beside João Neves would be a pretty cool-looking midfield. So I went with the Brazilian beast. And I now have a team That is pretty awesome. And let me show you why I say it's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and bench one of my old players, either Nuno Mendes or Zambrotta, whichever one was easier for chemistry I would have gone with. And I'm going to go ahead and move Kimmich to the right back position. And with that, I'll be able to just build a fire team. And this is the team I came up with and what I put together in under 24 hours. I got a brand new front line except for Eusebio. My whole midfield is different except for Leroy Sané. And my entire back line is different except for the German Serie A Inter center back. And also Zambrotta's pretty new. If you watch the RTG, you know that I didn't really use Zambrotta. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new cards. Only a couple remain from the old team. And that's a team I was able to put together in a very short amount of time. Let me know if you think I did a good job. If it's a good team, I don't know what the meta is. I don't know what the meta players are right now. So this is what I came up with, and we were able to get to 11 wins pretty quickly. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm thinking about doing something on the RTG that's kind of crazy, but I don't play this account no more. So I was thinking about maybe dropping $500 on it and just seeing how crazy of a team I would get with $500. I might do it. If y'all want to see it, thumbs it up. Let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all, and I will catch you in the next one. Booyah. We out of here.